Easy at times this week, and we are tracking the chance for some rain, which we certainly could use by the end of the week. All the details coming up in my first alert forecast. Kelly.
President Biden and the White House are monitoring a rise in anti-Semitism, why threats against the Jewish community are reaching historic levels. The Biden administration recently announced it is taking new actions to combat anti-Semitism. The FBI's director says threats towards Jewish Americans have reached historic levels since the October 7th terrorist attacks in Israel. Washington News Bureau reporter Josh Rutlenberg has the latest.
Whether it's college campuses, communities across the country, or even a member of Congress who was threatened.
I'm feeling the same as Jews are feeling all around the world, under attack and under threat.
Hate towards Jewish people is at an all-time high. Julie Raymond is with the American Jewish Committee.
There is this deep sense of isolation and feeling alone.
According to the FBI, prior to October 7th, Jewish Americans were targeted in 60% of all religious-based hate crimes, while only making up a little more than 2% of the population.
And since October 7th, that's been ignited to a really terrifying point.
That's when Hamas carried out its terrorist attacks on Israeli civilians. The Anti-Defamation League says since then, anti-Semitic threats are up 400%.
If this moment is like a moment we've never seen before, then our action needs to be different from anything we've ever done before.
The Biden administration has proposed several actions, including increased cooperation with law enforcement, streamlining the process to report discrimination, while specifically criminalizing certain forms of hate.
President Biden has been clear. We can't stand by and stand silent in the face of hate. We must, without equivocation, denounce anti-Semitism. We must also, without equivocation, denounce Islamophobia.
And as we wait to see how these new policies work, Raymond has a message for the Jewish people.
Our strength and our resilience, which is the hallmark, I think, of our people and a lot of other minorities around the world, that's what's going to be critical.
Attorney General Merrick Garland says the Justice Department has no tolerance for violence and is focused on making sure no one lives in fear of hate-driven attacks. At the White House, I'm Josh Rottenberg.
Well, if you're a parent, you know getting your kids to do their homework can be a little challenging. We'll show you some helpful tips to reduce the stress and the headaches.
This broadcast is sponsored by Kimry Wealth Management. Plan, preserve, prosper. You're watching Action News 5 at 5.
Well, as the end of the year gets closer and closer, at least the end of the semester, homework can take a toll on everyone in the house. But there are ways to get those after-school assignments done with your sanity intact. Mandy Gaither has 6 ways parents can help kids with their homework.
After a long day at school and work, it can be the last thing anyone wants to do.
There's a lot of stress that happens around homework time in general.
6 things can set your family up for homework success. First, meet their basic needs. Grab a snack and drink if the child is hungry or thirsty. Second, set a homework routine. Get work done the same time each day, says Emily Mudd, a pediatric psychologist with the Cleveland Clinic.
For one child, it might be that they do their homework right after school, where another child, it might be after dinner. I'm making it just part of a structure.
Third, avoid distractions by putting any unneeded devices away. Fourth, work in a shared area of the home.
So they know that you're available to help them if needed.
Fifth, take brain breaks, especially if your child is having trouble focusing.
Getting outside if the weather is nice, getting some sunshine. It could be something as simple as taking a shower, getting some movement in, dancing.
Finally, parents, ask for help. If you don't know how to solve a math problem or don't understand a subject, it's okay to admit that.
You can model, I'm going to take a deep breath, I'm going to take a break, I'm going to, talk to the teacher to see how we can better manage this together. You really want to take those opportunities to model how to positively overcome challenges with your child.
And Mudd says it's also important to praise the hard work a child is doing. And remember, discussing grades nonstop can really make your child anxious. So Mudd says to focus more on the process of getting good grades, which she says will build the child's internal motivation. You agree, Sagay?
Yes,
Yeah.
I like those tips because I tell you, sometimes homework with the kids will take your sanity.
All the sanity,
Yes,
right?
everything you have.
All right. Well, at least they got a little sunshine to make them smile.
Oh my goodness. I mean, boy, I'm smiling too with this forecast. And it's just been so beautiful. The problem is we need some rain.
We do.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's nice to have a dry weekend with pleasant temperatures. And if you thought it was a little bit too warm today, you're definitely going to think that over the next several days as temperatures are going to inch up. High pressure down to our south, that's what's driving all of this warm weather that we're feeling. Eventually, that's going to come to an end as a cold front will track across the area and bring us some much needed rain. Right now, it looks like that rain could be widespread by Thursday, so we certainly could use that. Right now, we're just seeing a few scattered clouds across the mid-south, a lot of sunshine today, and I think we'll see mainly clear skies tonight. Seeing a few clouds right now pushing across northern sections, but that should push out, and again, skies will be mainly clear. Let's go through things hour by hour on our First Alert Futurecast. This evening, we're looking at temperatures starting to drop into the 60s and 50s, so not too cold of a start tomorrow. You still may need that sweater or jacket as you head out the door, but you will be able to shed that by the afternoon as temperatures are going to be right around 80 degrees, which is the record for tomorrow. So we certainly could tie or beat that record right around 3 o'clock, upper 70s to low 80s across the area. We head into Monday night and a few more clouds by 10 o'clock. Most of us seeing clear, but a dry pattern is firmly in place through Wednesday. 71 degrees right now. Our high today 79. So we're really close to that 80-degree mark. Winds coming in out of the southwest at 3 miles per hour. Tonight we're going to take it down to 55 with winds out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Here comes your forecast tomorrow. Very unseasonably warm for this time of year. We should be in the upper 60s, but we're going to be right around 80 degrees, 77 by noon, 80 by 3 o'clock, 76 by 5 o'clock. Another great day to get out and enjoy, but it is going to be on the warm side. And as I mentioned, we're going to be near that record high for tomorrow. The high expected to be 80 degrees. The record for tomorrow also at 80 degrees, set back in 1914. So I think we could be very close to tying or even beating that record tomorrow. We'll watch it closely. Now it's going to be a breezy one as well. Notice some of those gusts as we head into tomorrow morning, close to 20 miles per hour. That's going to last throughout the afternoon. We'll start to see those winds come down some tomorrow evening, but we're looking breezy on Tuesday and again on Wednesday too. Here's the rain chances that I was talking about with that front. It's going to arrive on Thursday mainly. Could see a couple of showers Wednesday night, but I think we're going to see more widespread rain on Thursday. Maybe even a rumble of thunder or two won't be out of the question by Friday. Not a washout, but but there could be some showers early. Let's talk about this front. It's going to be making its way across the area as we head into Thursday. By Thursday morning, I think we're dry, but by the afternoon and evening, that's when that rain starts to come into play, and we could see a few showers on the backside of the system. A closer view shows similar timing. Notice by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, getting some rain across the area, but most of it really starts to spread in late afternoon and into the evening. A couple of showers still lingering early Friday before that rain moves out, and we're going to be left with some much cooler conditions. Check out the 7-day forecast. Matter of fact, it went to the wrong graphic there, but I'm going to have that 7-day coming up for you at the end of the show. But I tell you what, it's looking like 80s the next couple of days.
Okay.
And then we're going to see those temperatures going down, 70s Thursday, 60s by next weekend. Looking dry for Veterans Day at this point. We'll keep you posted.
Good. Thank you so much, okay? Hey, stick around. We've got sports with Matt and Phil coming up next. I probably should have said something like, we're sorry. We're on digital, maybe we'll be okay.
But you know what, one time I put the election day on
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10.
everything. You gotta vote. This election.
Through the first 3 quarters of the Tigers' win over USF, Seth Hennigan might have been playing his best game in a Memphis uniform. QB1 had 5 total touchdowns before halftime, made tons of big-time throws, and was a weapon with his legs. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the final product after Hennigan departed with a left shoulder injury early in the 3rd quarter. And in a shootout of a game, looked like the Tigers might be in trouble without their starting quarterback. Instead, on the very next play, backup Tevin Carter came in and threw an 85-yard touchdown to Rock Taylor, his first in a Tiger uniform. That proved to be the defining play in the Tigers' 59-50 victory, with Carter the unlikely hero.
Honestly, when Seth first went down, I was that's my boy, so I was kind of concerned about, like, is he good? Is he going to be all right? I knew I was up. And so I was just ready. So when my number was called, like they say, and I trusted in Rock. I gave it to him, and he made it do what it did.
It was the right read by him. Instead of handing the ball off, I was sitting there saying, hand the ball, talking to myself, there you go, nice play, great job by Rock. And so pleased for Tevin. He certainly deserves the credit, and he's just got such a contagious energy, and we're just so happy for him.
We'll find out more on Hennigan's status tomorrow. If he can't play, Carter would be in line for his first career start at Charlotte on Saturday. Meanwhile, episode 11 of the Ryan Silverfield Show airs tonight. Every year, Coach Silverfield asks the entire locker room a simple question: who's your why? For our feature tonight, we heard from a bunch of players on that question. Here's a preview.
Foremost, my why is God. I thank him every morning when I wake up, and he's blessed me with tremendous talent. So I'm thankful for that, and I play the game through him and honor him. And also, my family is my why. My dad, my mom, my brother, the tremendous love and support they give me, that's what keeps me going. So it allows me to work hard. So those people are my why for sure. Just calling them and hear their voice and just know that they're there for me and they're thinking about me, and that pushes me and motivates me to go harder. So, and like seeing all my family come together and travel state to state to see me play, that means the world to me too. So I just work hard for them, and for sure they're my why. If, like you said, if I'm having a bad day or like some things going wrong, I kind of picture them in the back of my mind, and I might go do some extra work or something like that, just because making them proud makes me happy.
You can hear from Sutton Smith and a bunch of other players on their why on the Ryan Silverfield Show coming up tonight after our late newscast. Do that every year. It's always a lot of fun. Some good answers, so look forward to hearing all of them.
We were all, aw.
Yes.
Listen, okay, final look at our forecast.
Oh, our forecast is looking fantastic. If you like it unseasonably warm, we're going to be near record highs tomorrow, breezy the next couple of days, and finally looks like we're going to see some widespread rain by Thursday. We certainly need it.
We certainly do. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're back right after Sunday Night Football. We will see you then.
Take the First Alert Weather Team wherever